Welcome to Consumer Awakening Mission. Friends, this is the special session I am taking up in English because I have got number of requests from the students, mostly those who are studying Consumer Protection Act 2019 in their courses, and they are well acquainted with the terminology in English. So it's very fine to me, and I honor their request. So let's start. This is the session I have already done in Hindi. It's about Central Consumer Protection Authority under Consumer Protection Act 2019. Chapter 3 is dedicated to this authority matters, and I am talking about now section 17 and 18 only, in which I will discuss how the complaint can be made to the authorities, for what purpose and on what issues consumers are to send their complaint to the authority. Before coming to this issue, how the authority will work and action plan, we need to know what are the exactly issues for which this authority has been constituted. First of all, let us see purpose of and objective of authority is to prevent violation of rights of consumers to prevent unfair trade practices and ensure fair deal with consumers. To prevent false or misleading advertisement is made of any goods or services which contravenes the provisions of this or the rules or regulations made thereunder, meaning thereby, in nutshell, this authority will prevent violation of rights of consumers. This authority will prevent unfair trade practices indulged by the manufacturer, traders and seller, whosoever is in the market, and also to prevent misleading advertisements made by those business. So since this is the objective of the authority, consumers are also supposed to make their complaint against these issues only. Authority is meant to save the interest of consumer as a class in totality, not for an individual consumer as it is done before the redressal agencies like Commission, District Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission, State Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission and National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission. They look into the interest of individuals consumer who comes before them for redressal of their grievance, but at the same time there can be a class action by a number of consumers, more than one consumers also can go to the redressal agencies and get their grievance redressed. But the difference is that before the redressal agencies, only and only those will be benefited or compensated, those who have filed the complaint. Whereas before the authority, it is a mission of the authority to safeguard the interest of all the consumers. One complaint, if filed by anybody, authority has to look into in totality how the market is functioning, what the market is doing, and where the interest of consumers at large are compromised. So this is the main motive of this authority. Now let's come to the point. Let's pinpoint these are the rights, and these are the rights compromised by the big businessman, seller, manufacturer, trader or the market, and this is to be pointed out, made complaint to the authority. Among the consumer rights, first and very foremost right is right to information. Consumer is supposed to know or is supposed to be informed about the quantity, quality, standard, MRP and many other issues related to the goods or services that are provided by the service renderer, and they should give a pamphlet, they should give the details of manufacturer, they should give the details of their service centers, grievance redressal systems adopted by the manufacturer, by the trader, by the shopkeeper, by the seller, whosoever is coming to the market to sell their product. And wherever consumer finds, whosoever is there in the market, wherever consumer finds that proper information has not been provided by the businessman, they can come to the authority, make a complaint. The next issue is they have the right to be protected against hazardous goods. What is hazardous goods? The things which are hazardous to their health, to their life, their property. They may be all food items. If they are adulterated, they are hazardous to their health, or any product which is not properly tested and is not functioning properly, any electronic goods with any wiring system is not proper, or whatever thing is hazardous to their health, property, and their life, they can complain against such things. Number 3 is they should have the right to be heard. All manufacturers, traders, businessmen should have their grievance redressal system, should have their care centers where the complainant can make their complaint about their products or about their services. This is their fundamental right to be heard. Then they have got the right to redress their grievance. For that, government has already established agencies, redressal systems, that is District Consumer Dispute Redressal System, State Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission, and National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission, and appeal finally to the Supreme Court. And the last but not the least is consumer has right to be made aware about the law of the land. Under this, consumer has the right to be educated. So these are the rights of consumers. If at all, at any place or at any time, they are compromised by the business houses, complainant can make a complaint. Now the next is unfair trade practices. Whatever is not fair is unfair. This act has elaborated unfair trade practices under section 2. Number 1, falsely represents that the goods and services are of the particular standard, quality, quantity, grade, composition, style, or model. Finally, you find it is not correct. That is unfair trade practice. Or old thing is shown as new. That is also unfair trade practice. If somebody represents that they have got sponsorship, they have got affiliation, or they have a approval from some big brand, say somebody says our institution giving educational services is affiliated to some university, it is recognized with some university, in that case also it will come under unfair trade practices. You are given guarantee, warranty cards, etc., but later on you found the things are not even tested. It has been given 5 years guarantee, but in the midterm only, after 2-3 months only, it starts giving problem because it is not tested properly. So here also it is unfair trade practices. Misleading advertisement, the most disturbing factor. Most of the time you see the advertisement and you are allured and you buy the things, but actually whatever has been said is not found correct. Now in this act, if somebody gives misleading advertisements, gives false representation, not only the person who is giving advertisement, the person who becomes a face of it, the one who pronounces before the media, is also responsible and can be charged, can be made answerable to the authority as well as before the Consumer Redressal System Commission. Gift attractions. This is the most alluring part. Buy one, get one free. Buy this thing, you will get cooker free. Buy our item, you will be getting one shot free. But finally, you don't get any gifts. In that case also, you can complain against those who are making such advertisements. So this is what exactly are the things for which you can make a complaint. So the whole thing comes around what is the violation of rights, what are the unfair trade practices, what are the misleading ads, and what are the purposes of this authority. Authority is mainly aimed at to remove and prevent all these things what we had been discussing. Now let's come to the point how the complaint can be made. Friends, many people have asked me this question, whether for making the complaint to the authority one has to be a consumer as defined under Consumer Protection Act, that one has to purchase a thing by making payment consideration. Very fine, friends. Consumer is the one who buys the things by making payment. But here in this section and in this chapter 3, it is only said complaint be forwarded. There is no word as consumer. Whosoever feels there is unfair trade practices or there is a violation of consumer rights can make a complaint. Let us understand this way that every citizen of the country is a consumer right from the day one is born until one dies. The day child is born, he comes in contact with the milk bottle, nipple, etc., and even to the hospital where mother gets services. Until one dies, one needs wood for the last rites to be performed. Everybody consumes some of the other things when it comes to the life. So anybody and everybody can file complaint. There is no specific definition for the person who can make a complaint. It's only complaint can be forwarded in writing or through electronic mode, whatever one chooses. Let me here pinpoint a thing. Once you make a complaint, you have to make some proof that there is a prima facie case. When authority takes an action, authority has to see whether there is a prima facie case. For making prima facie case, some or the other proof authority would like to know. If you have not purchased the thing, somebody else has purchased. If you have not asked the services or you have not taken the services, somebody has taken the services, or 2-3 complainant can say that this type of practice was going on and this particular trader or manufacturer or seller is behaving this way. So there has to be some proof. It will be always better if you bring certain things on record while making the complaint, so that authority can authentically take your case and take proper action. This is what my suggestion is. Later on, when the authority will start functioning, these things will definitely come up. Now, whom to make the complaint? You can make a complaint to any one of the authorities, the district collector, the commissioner of regional office, or the central authority. Ultimately, your complaint will come to the authority only, and authority will see if there is a prima facie case, they will go for further action. Now, after receiving your complaint, what authority is going to do, we will discuss a little bit, but in the next session, I am going to talk about how the authority takes action and in what manner. That will be discussing in the next session. After your complaint is received by the authority, authority will take inquiry or investigation, either suo motu. Suo motu means on its own also. If you have not made any complaint, but there is some information to the authority from somewhere, they can take up the action and find out if there is any prima facie case or somebody is indulging into unfair trade practices, misleading advertisements, or infringement of consumer rights are there. If you have sent some complaint on that also, authority will come into action. On the direction from the central government, and if the central government feels there is something unpleasant or against the welfare of consumer happening in the market, they can also tell the authority to take. What else this authority can do? We are purpose and responsibility of this authority. Other than these things, authority can file complaints before district commission, state commission, or national commission, as the case may be under this act. If finds that complaint is of such a nature that it affects number of consumers, authority can take it up to the redressal commissions as a class action. Next is, authority can intervene in the proceedings before the commissions also. Friends, here intervene does not mean interfering. Intervene means authority can come before the commissions, give its feedback, give some information which is important, and help the commissions to take up the matter seriously if it is affected number of complainants or general public at large. Intervene means that. Recommend adoption of best international practices on consumer rights to ensure effective enforcement of consumer rights. Authority can also recommend certain suggestions. Authority can also spread and promote awareness on consumers' rights and encourage non-government organizations or other institutions to work for consumers' welfare. And last but not the least, authority has the responsibility to take up research matters related to consumers' rights and also to educate consumers at large. Thank you very much. Thanks friends. Remain with us. Subscribe our channel if you have not subscribed.